Hi, and welcome to the Femme Fiasco podcast, or welcome back. I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
And you guys ate up the 25th episode.
Okay.
That was a fun one.
That was one of the first of all, one of the funnest things we filmed.
Oh, for sure.
Also, we had filmed it so fucking early. That was a good pop.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Can't do it again. We had filmed so early in the day due to my fucking plans, my bad. But we had filmed at like 4, and it was so fucking bright. It was insane.
Yeah, the lighting was crazy. We had to fuck with that for a minute.
So I'm thoroughly like impressed that it turned out the way it did. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I've had so many of you guys personally like reach out to like me and us and like Venny and reach out to like our account in general and just be like, this was the best episode y'all have put out like to date. Like this shit's funny. I'm dying. I've had people like literally scroll up and like be like, this exact part of the video had me fucking dying.
Oh no, same. Yeah, people are eating up, and I love that you guys are loving it. So.
I love that you guys are loving it because I had a good time. So that just makes me fucking happy that you guys are having a good time too. It just shows that you guys are having a good time. So it's a big fucking slay. So thank you guys for eating up the last episode.
Yeah, and thanks for also all the subscribers. We're at like 120 or some shit. Like,
no, mama, we're at like 130. Yeah, we're like low-key kind of slaying. So thank you guys so much for 130 subs.
So much love. So much love.
So much love. And it's only going to get more crazy and fun and wild and wet from here.
That's going to be our new thing.
From here now on.
Another thing we love to do is eavesdrop. So just jumping right into the first topic of today.
Love to eavesdrop.
Oh yeah. Dude, I, especially at like restaurants, when like Kai and I get our food and like we're not talking anyways because like, bitch, I'm fucking hungry. Like we're
woofing. I'm woofing.
All I'm doing is listening to the tables next to me. Some crazy shit goes on.
Girl, last year on Halloween, so this was I think in 2023, Wyatt and I had gone out to like a Chili's because at this point in Halloween they were like doing like their specialty like Halloween margaritas. Ooh. And I was like, okay, I want a Halloween margarita. Like, if you know jack shit about me, hello, my name is Autumn. Like, I love everything fall. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays, like, ever.
And you're born in October, too, so it just all...
It just all kind of, like, metals together. So I was like, fuck it. Like, and we had just gotten back from our trip to California, and I was like, since you just spent, like, literally racks on me in fucking Disneyland, and I had a shitty time, like, the least I could do is take you out to a cheap dinner.
The least I could do.
That's the least I could do. So we go out to dinner, and...
I'll treat you, babe.
We were just having a good time, woofing some, like, cheap food, drinking some cheap drinks, and it was slang. It was giving.
Always does.
And we were sitting in a booth, and the booth, like, literally... So it was me and Wyatt were sitting across from each other, and the people sitting behind Wyatt, so in the booth right behind us, like, the guy was sitting there and, like, low-key kind of talking to his girlfriend crazy.
Ooh, do you remember anything that you were saying?
I remember, mama, because I was woofing. Again, hello, if you remember the last 2 seconds of what we just said. I'm not listening, like, I'm not focusing on anything else. Like, I'm woofing. I'm basically an iPad baby, so if I don't have a video in front of me playing, like, I'm gonna be listening for literally anything.
I need entertainment. If I have to hear the things shit around me, that's what I'm doing, baby.
Like hello, iPad baby to the max. Like, put something in front of my face. Love a show. Dinner and a show? Hello?
Duh.
Dinner and a show?
Absolutely.
Love that.
Absolutely.
So, I'm sitting at this, it's either an Applebee's or a Chili's. One of the fucking other. They're both the same in my opinion.
Right.
Sue me. So, the person, like, they're sitting across, and I, like, kind of make eye contact with, which I'm assuming is the girlfriend. I don't know if this was a girlfriend, if this was it's either giving me a seasoned girlfriend of, like, maybe a year versus, like, this is your first date.
Yeah.
This dude was, like, sitting there and, like, calling this girl, like, crazy and, like, be like, no, you're fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, like, but also while we're, like, fully at a restaurant, so they're, like, kind of keeping it, like, in between themselves, like, having a conversation, but, girl, I'm quiet, I'm woofing, I'm hearing everything, I'm an eavesdropper, like, that's my superpower. So,
it's on the resume.
Yeah. I had called the server over to our table, because, like, first of all, I want another round of marks. Duh.
Waiter!
Well, hello, waiter! So I called her over and I was like just kind of shooting the shit with her for a second because she was pretty cool. And then I was like, I'm not trying to be nosy, like, but at some point, like, the shit he was saying to her made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To where it was like, I don't know if this is their first date, but it's giving me really bad vibes. Like, the way he's talking to her, the way he's, like, putting her down. And she's just sitting there, and she's like, she was low-key kind of taking it, which made me feel fucking horrible, because it's like, you're in fucking public. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Because if you start doing something out in public, then you're, like, labeled as, like, the crazy bitch girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
So then what? Then you're the crazy bitch, or either you're a bitch who takes it. So it's like, it really sucked, and I just, like, felt the world for her. So I called her server over, and I was like, yeah, like, can we get another round of drinks? Like, I'd love a water. And then I, like, kind of pulled her in closer, and I was like, if you could just, like, check up on, like, the table across from us, more specifically the girl, like, that would just make me feel comfortable. And then, like, 5 minutes later after, because the waitress had gone up to them, like, after our table and was like, hey, is there anything I can get you guys? Like, how are we doing tonight? How is everything? Like, and she, like, kept on looking over at the girl. Like, 5 minutes later, they had, like, fucking left.
Damn.
So I feel like he had, like, picked up on what I was doing, but I was like,
yeah,
girl.
Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh. Bless you. Dude, if you were working on Disney Channel, you would have gotten $20 to sneeze 3 times in a row.
What?
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Whoa.
Like, back in the day, like, when Jennifer Stone was working on, like, Wizards and shit, that was, I'm, like, blanking all of a sudden. But they were talking about how, like, one of their, I want to say one of their directors would be like, oh, you sneeze 3 times in a row, I'll give you $20. It was just, like, part of the, it was just, like, funny. Like, it was just, like, part of the game. Like, he was, like, one of the cooler ones.
Okay, so it wasn't giving Dan Schneider.
No. Like, this, like, he was, like, on the Wizards pod, like, because they do the podcast now. Okay. And he was, like, actually one of the directors that was, like, trying to, like, protect the kids from all that shit. So that's why he would implement funny shit, being like, oh, if you sneeze 3 times in a row, I'll give you $20.
Fuck, give me $20 right now for just sneezing 3 times in a row. My allergies are getting the best of me. So besides the story. You threw it like a fucking bomb.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, if I knew.
Okay, finish your eavesdrop story. Sorry to cut you off. That was super rude of me. So they leave.
It was not rude. So they leave, and I was just like, kind of like trying to make eye contact with the girl because I'm not also trying to put her in a worse situation.
Yeah. Because
it gets to a point where it's like, I don't know if this is even safe for her at this point.
Yeah.
And I get it, we're at a fucking restaurant, like, I was probably overthinking, but, girl, I listen into a lot of conversations that I'm not a part of.
Oh,
and this conversation definitely had me, like, trifling, like, if fucking Wyatt was sitting across, like, if Wyatt and I have been dating for, like, almost 4 years at this point. Even now, if he were to sit across me and be like, oh, you're fucking crazy, like, in public, like, fully, like, not kidding. Like, I could tell this was not kidding. This wasn't some playful, like, oh my god, you're fucking crazy, girl.
Yeah.
No, this was fully, like, you're crazy. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, get your shit together. I wasn't, like...
Which is insane to do in an Applebee's or a Chili's.
Exactly. So it's, like,
it's crazy.
If Wyatt were to say this shit to me in general, let alone in public, mama, I'd be freaking the fuck out. I'd be, like, you want to see someone... Like, you want to see crazy? Like, you want to see crazy? This ain't shit. This ain't shit. So, that's what especially made me uncomfortable, is it's like, it was not in a kidding voice. Like, I've done the whole kidding thing. I've done, oh my god, you're so crazy. But,
and you've been around it when it's not. At the same time. Yeah.
He was so fucking serious. Like, looking her dead in the fucking face. And she was just like, she wasn't even laughing. Like, there was no semblance of a joke. He was straight up calling her crazy. Over some... Like, I can't remember what they were fucking arguing about. I didn't, like, listen to that part because Wyatt and I were having a conversation and then our food came. But the entire dinner, like, from whenever they hadn't even gotten their food before us because they were there before us, like, he was just shit-talking her.
That's fucked.
And I was like...
Poor girl. Hope she gets out of that. Hope she's
I know, for real. Like, I hope you're a good girl. I am not trying to make the situation worse. I'm not trying to put me or... my significant other in a bad situation, so it's like at some point I also do have to do what's right for me. I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole. I hope she's good. Yeah. And that's not to say, like, brother, if he had, like, done some, like, crazy shit, then obviously...
You would have, like, went way further with it.
I would have, like...
gotten, like, a manager.
Yeah, I would have, like, stepped in or some shit like that. Like, 2 dudes putting hands on each other, I don't fucking care. Like, that to me is, like, little boy shit. But, brother...
To a woman, like, no.
Me personally, that shit don't fly.
I don't fuck with
that
it
shit does not fly. It makes me severely uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, no, same.
So if I were to see some shit like that, then I would have, like...
Yeah.
But it just made me uncomfortable to a point where I, like, still pulled over a server and I was like, I've listened to, like, what they've said for the last 15 minutes. He's just, like, sitting here degrading her, like, if this is their first date, mama, make it your last. If this is your fucking 100th date, make it your last. Like, that's insane. Yeah. If fucking Wyatt were to sit across from me. I even bet if Kai were to fucking sit across from you.
I would not put up with that for sure.
While you're fully just, like, trying to, like...
I would have been the crazy bitch in public. I don't even fucking care. Like, I really don't. Like, if you're gonna call me crazy bitch, I'll show you crazy.
He was being fully serious.
Which, like, totally wouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I couldn't have even imagined that shit in, like, a Chili's at, like, 8:30 at night. Yeah. Like, girl, you wanna know what's crazy? Eating at Chili's on Halloween night. That's crazy. But that's what we're all here. Yeah. Like, hello.
So relax.
So, like, take it down a notch. I promise whatever's happening is not that serious.
Yeah. No, I've heard some funny shit and some crazy shit too. I love it. I love a good eavesdrop. So when Kai and I, we were over at Penny Ann's Cafe. God, we're obsessed. That's so good. And there was these people next to us. I literally turned into that little mouse, like Geronimo. Is that this fucking name? Because like I get all the context clues. Like I turned into a little spy. Even though I'm just like sitting there eating my food, I'm like listening.
Fully whiffing pancakes.
Yeah. Like. Oh yeah. So I find out with context clues, of course, that the people next to us are brother and sister. And the girl is talking about how, like, this one guy they know has been, like, in and out of jail, and he's, like, robbed places, and he's, like, done inappropriate shit with kids, and he's, like, been also charged with, like, murder, and he's, like, all literally crazy shit, dude. And it's, like, going down. Like, down, and I'm just, like, over here eating a breakfast burrito and, like, side of pancakes, and I'm just, like, oh my
terrorist. God. Like,
it was insane. Me and Kai were just, like,
charged with treason, foreign affairs,
no, like, crazy charges. Like, SA, like, extreme, like, abuse, like, I'll have to bleep the fucking M word, I guess. Unaliving.
I don't think we used that.
I totally did.
Molestation?
No, murder. Unaliving people. Unaliving others. I'll just fucking go back.
Such a bad time to laugh, but that's just not caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Neither of them sound good, but, like, either way, shit is crazy. But then I've also heard some, like, funnier shit. So, like, Kai and I were also eating at Village Inn. We, like, love breakfast food. It's, like, our thing. I fucking love
brekkie.
It's so good. And, like, these old ladies were at lunch, and they were talking about this, like, I think it was, like, one of their, like, grandsons or, like, sons that lived with them that was grown up. And, like, they had gotten mad because, like, whoever had gone to the grocery store didn't buy pickles for them, and then the old ladies were getting mad, being like, well, there's a grocery store down the corner, so if you want your own pickles, you know exactly where to get them, and they're, like, getting mad about it.
I have so many questions.
What's up?
I have so many questions.
What's up?
So, going back to the last story, you picked up context clues that they were siblings. These two old ladies, what's the relationship?
It's like multiple old ladies, like up to 6.
Okay, golden girls.
Yeah. No, and they're like all talking about the same thing and being like, he is just like so rude. Like if he wants his own stuff, like he needs to get off his like
all
couch.
I imagine is like 6 old ladies talking to him. She's like, oh my god, no, he is so rude. You know what? He is so rude. And you know what else is so rude?
If you want to go down to the store and get your own pickles, you can get your own pickles. But people shouldn't just have to be going to the grocery store for you. Grow up a little bit. It's so funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mama, if I ask you for a jar of pickles and you don't come home with a jar of pickles, yeah, I'm gonna shit talk you at lunch with the girls. You're on the shit list.
Oh no, that's not what it's for. They were shit talking this guy because he was too lazy to like get his own pickles or like go to the grocery store for himself. And they were like, the grocery store is just down the road.
Well, what the fuck is it to you guys? You guys are doing shit all day. Of course, it's just down the road. Mama, you're retired.
And they were talking about dumb shit. Like, they were talking about, like, dogs and, like, just, like, random ass shit. Like, I love listening to old ladies talk. It's so funny.
Oh, love old lady banter.
Like, literally, they were heated. They were heated over this guy.
That's honestly giving Golden Girls.
Yeah, and then another thing they said, too, it's like, well, yeah, if you wanted to use the washer, you could have texted me and asked when I was using the washer, and you would have had a time to use it, but you make it your excuse to not do your laundry because I'm using the washer.
Honestly, real, I live
So
with
bad.
so many family members. Girl, only one washer, only one dryer. I'm not a Kardashian. I'm not a laundromat. I don't have multiple of those bitches.
For real.
Bitch, if you're not telling me I'm doing laundry.
Yeah. No, they were like fully heated about laundry and like pickles and like
No,
grocery
same.
shopping.
Honestly,
So
I get
funny.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. That's me now. Me at 22 years old arguing like a fucking 86-year-old woman. An 86-year-old widow. Like,
That's
just
fine.
fully, this is her life, arguing about pickles. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Me. I get it. I relate.
Absolutely.
I'm basically an old woman. I'm basically 86 in a 22-year-old's body.
Same. That's so fucking hilarious.
New reboot of Golden Girls.
Reboot. No, I love a good eavesdrop, especially at restaurants. It's always the greatest.
Sometimes you get some of the, like, craziest tea from a good eavesdrop. So
Oh yeah.
I'd say it's worth it. It's worth it to indulge. I've heard some crazy shit before. Honestly, nothing really comes to mind. Like, that Halloween story was kind of the most recent for me. Eavesdropping in general, though, like, I just kind of do that shit all the time. That it just, like, goes in the spank bank. Somebody does it. Unless it's like something crazy like that shit, then it doesn't really compute to me. It's like, okay, like, I don't fucking care that, like, your Amazon package got delivered at your neighbor's house. Like, tea. I don't care.
Yeah, usually I don't care, but for some reason those old lady stories just stuck with me. It just like...
And honestly, they'd stick with me too.
Yeah.
They were serving...
They did.
They're serving our country.
Yeah.
Serving us.
Absolutely. Like, that's all I need when I'm having breakfast. Like, just tell me what's going on in your life. Like, some random strangers.
Again, and
like,
wrapping back around to iPad Baby, loved to listen to something juicy while I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
it's like a podcast.
These pancakes. It's like, yes, tell me more about what the fuck he did with your pickles, mama. What did he do? He didn't even right down the street from the store, and he wouldn't even pick up pickles? Yeah,
Crazy.
Fuck that guy. Yeah,
fuck
that guy.
Doesn't even schedule out his fucking laundry. Fucking moron.
What a piece of shit. What a moron. You're how old? 32?
Yeah, I think they were like LDS though, so they were like super PG about like the way they were talking, which made it even funnier.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I love listening to like... What's really good is we have to go somewhere in the South, and we gotta go somewhere for breakfast, and we gotta listen to Southern Belles talking about their tea. Because their tea is like, well, Lewis was down at the bar this morning, and he fucking...
Lewis. Fucking Lewis. Goddamn it, Lewis.
Lewis was down there, and he wasn't paying attention to goddamn Daltrey, and Daltrey fucking went up and put his fucking mouth on the goddamn cow's udders. So now I gotta take him to the fucking vet along with the fucking cow.
Why did you go that route with it? Kids just sucking on cow udders. Willingly. That's fucking awesome.
Simply too good.
Simply too good.
What, you don't want some fresh milk?
Yeah,
fresh
I do.
milk!
Fresh milk.
Sick.
Speaking of sick things, let's talk about smut for a second.
Since we're already in the realm of pure disgustingness and sick, just straight up sick.
Just sick shit.
Sick shit. Let's talk about some smut.
Smut? First of all, smut is crazy. People that are into it is crazy.
Okay, so let's give everybody a rundown. What is smut?
The definition of smut. So it's pretty much just like times 10, like, isn't it like dirty ass fan fiction pretty much?
That's
mostly.
The only time I've ever heard of smut is in like the fan fiction realm.
Yeah, same.
So I've never heard of it like
outside of me neither.
You're with a dude. I'm gonna smut you the fuck up, you slutty bitch. Come here, let me smut you.
Using smut as a verb is wild.
No, it's absolutely insane.
That's fucking awesome.
So, smut is basically like, girl.
It's funny.
And honestly, we were low-key in the golden age of smut.
Oh, for sure, dude. I used to, like, want to write my own fan fiction. I was fully on Wattpad, but, like, I wouldn't read smut. I would just, like, read fan fiction.
Girl. I read smut.
Hello.
Crazy shit about everything.
I would, like, me and my friends would pull up crazy smut, but I wouldn't, like, get into, like, a whole, like, smut thing. Because you know how, like, people would write actual books? Like, I would get into ones on, like, MagCon, like, fan fictions that were, like, literal books, okay? Like, literal fucking books. Like, I would pretend like I was reading at school, and I'd put my phone behind it and read, like, fan fiction. Or like read it out. Like
I got kidnapped by MagCon.
I walked into my class and there was Shawn Mendes.
You know how many crazy stories I've read where it's like, I got kidnapped by One Direction. My crazy, stupid mom, she fucking hated me so much, and then she invited all of One Direction over to our house and they bought me, which was like human trafficking fully. And they all
coming up
and
with
all
this
five
shit?
of them loved me with their whole soul. And I married all five.
Oh my god.
Crazy
So just like the reverse of being like Sister Wives.
And me, I was into it. It's like the opposite of Sister Wives.
Yeah, like the reverse or the opposite. Either word.
Sister Wives, what is it? Brother Husbands.
Brother Husband.
Brother Husbands. That show wouldn't sell. There's a reason why it's called Sister Wives. Brother Husbands would not sell.
I think it would sell. You kidding? A bunch of drama. Like all these guys piping the same girl. Are you kidding? I feel like that would be like major lore.
Well, you have to keep in mind the lore beforehand. She was sold to One Direction, so
so they own her.
So they fucking own this.
I thought she was like the head honcho of them.
Hell no. It's
no, they bought her.
Sold to One Direction, kidnapped by One Direction.
Kidnapped is crazy if your mom let them in the house. That's insane.
Yeah, come on in. Take a seat.
They just ring the doorbell. Ding dong.
Take a seat. You guys look super nice. Is that your van outside? Cute. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go take a quick shower.
Honey, they're here. Come send your daughter home.
It's like, and it's always like this like super drunk mom in the store. It's like, I fucking sold you to One Direction for $500.
That's a really good price. $500 is a good price.
I said for a human being.
Dude, one of her kidneys would be like thousands. Come on. The whole thing?
Honestly, One Direction got me for a steal, mama. And that's how you know, like, children under 14 were writing this. Oh, yeah. Because they think $500 is, like, a lump sum of money. Like, ransom money. I found no!
No, I found some good ones, though.
For $500.
I found some ones that, like, I feel like, taught me stuff.
Like what?
I don't know.
I'd love to hear it.
Like, there were just some that would, like, talk about, like, court and, like, law, and I'd look it up, and, like, things were true. And it was, like, fully in middle school and shit.
Yeah, I've read some of those, too, where it's, like, okay, like, somebody
they, like, put work into this.
You know what's crazy? You know, that one Harry Styles book, the After series, that was, like, promoted by Wattpad and shit like that.
I feel like I heard of it. Yeah, I don't think I read it.
Girl, it's got its own movie. I was bored. It has movies. Oh, damn. They're on, like, the 5th one by now. Where it's, like, after ending, after the storm, after happiness. Like, it's killing me. I read, like, the first couple of chapters of After, but I was never into it. But my other girls who, like, got me into Wattpad were, like, hella into it. And I was like, can't relate.
Yeah. Not into it, unfortunately.
It's like, if I'm gonna read a book like this, like, to me, Wattpad is something, like, you can almost tell it was written by another human being. If I'm gonna, like, read a book almost structured the way that After was written in Wattpad, just give me a real paper book.
Yeah, at that point, don't put it on Wattpad. That's
like,
weird.
I hate the scrolling at that point. I hate it. Because then I hate it. But, like...
I think you can do the swipe feature.
I always scrolled. I hated the swipe.
I feel like I did
hated the swipe.
I think I did the scroll, too. Dude, I would stay up, like, reading fanfiction. It was
Same!
Crazy. Fanfiction was fun, though, but, like, smut, I would just, like, do it, like, I would read it for fun with friends. Like, as jokes. And then, like, sometimes, like, to the anime kids, because there were some, like, anime smuts, too, and they were, like, fully into it. I just, I just fucking in the middle of class, like, in middle school, I'd just be like, smut! And then, like, they'd all look over. It was really funny, actually.
Smut!
I'll have to tell you who those people are off cam, because
I feel like I did guess at least one of the people. Dude, go with you for your... Is he a lifer? That's the real question. That one anime kid who was, like...
No, he wasn't a lifer, but he was there for a minute. I think, like, like, late elementary through middle school and high school.
Is that not a lifer?
No, you gotta be there from, like, your entire education was there at Juan Diego. Like, kindergarten and up.
It's giving Heaven's Gate cold.
It's really fun.
It's giving Charles Manson.
Low-key, like, kind of glad that I was brainwashed as a kid with religion and then like got to grow out of it versus like not experiencing religion as a kid and then like getting brainwashed as an adult.
I saw a comment about that literally because you and I were talking about that the other day. Like, besides all of this, like, podcasting and shit like that, like, you and I, like, legit just talking. We were talking about that the other day, and I looked in the comments recently, and somebody also had brought that up. Yeah. And it was, like, kind of a mind fuck, because I was like, oh.
Yeah, because some people, they get brainwashed into, like, religion as adults. Like, this is my opinion, by the way. Like, if you're into it, whatever. Like, you do you. But, like, if you get...
Okay, wait, pause. We're not saying you can't be... You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, as far as we're concerned, it's not our... You're not our monkeys. It's not our fucking circus.
Yeah.
We've both already got so much going on, that shit doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But, in our professional and personal opinions, this is just how we feel about the situation. Girl, mama, if you need fucking religion to get you through the fucking day...
Cool. Don't care. Like, that's awesome.
Literally don't care. Like
great.
That's chill. Yeah. If you fucking are an atheist, if you're like, mama, don't care.
Cool.
But awesome. Again, literally...
Great. Cool. Don't care. Yeah.
Nothing to do with me. This is just our personal experience, so... Take it how you will. Continue.
But yeah, I feel like personally for me, I'm just like... I'm glad that I got into it as a kid so I could grow up out of it, because a lot of people that don't have religion as a kid, they, like, find it as an adult, and then they're just, like, religious the rest of their lives, and, like... Oof, just couldn't be me. Yeah. That was too much. It was not my journey, unfortunately.
That's literally crazy because we were talking about this the other day. And then again, I saw it in comments, then I was like, I was shook because I honestly didn't know other people like kind of thought like that. It's like, as a child, which it's hard as a child. Like, it's basically like almost, it's like a step of like 2 steps down from grooming, in my opinion. Sure. And it's like, honestly, say it how you will, grooming, it can go in, like, all different sorts of directions. Like, mama, grooming does not always have to be sexual. Like, you can be grooming for, like, religion's sake or, like, whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So,
for sure.
It's, like, I feel like once you get a little bit older, and, like, even my grandma said this to me, like, she realized whenever she was probably a teenager, it's, like, because she was raised Catholic her entire life. Like, hella Catholic. Like, because she grew up in, like, New York, like, back in the fucking day. Like, Catholic versus Protestants. Like, these fuckers hate each other. So she was, like, hella Catholic. And her parents were hella Catholic. So she realized that that shit isn't cool. Like, she was like, well, what about fucking babies that are dying and, like, haven't been baptized or some shit like that? Like, according to... this, that, and the third, like, if this baby isn't baptized, then what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Like, to me personally, that's not right. And again, believe in whatever higher power you want.
Yeah.
But also, when it comes to kids, man, let that shit... Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Like, and especially if a kid passes, I feel like it's... I don't know, I feel like church, and especially Catholic church, kind of uses that against, like, new parents and shit like that. It's like, well, what if your baby passes in the hospital? Like, and then you have no time to get it baptized, and then you just feel like a fuck, and, like, you're raised hella Catholic. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Then you just feel like, then what?
Yeah,
then
exactly.
What are you thinking about your fucking child that just passed? Like, it's already it's already such a bad, sensitive situation, like...
Yeah, that's already too hard.
Yeah, to add all that is just, like, so fucking sad. So, that's just, like, kind of what I've seen from it in, like, my personal opinion.
Yeah. Oh, no, I agree. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of, like, toxicity in it as well.
For sure.
Like, especially with religions. Like, I have a family member that's a part of, like, the LDS and shit or whatnot. And she's also schizophrenic. And they, first of all, she doesn't have kids because she was infertile. So they would make
LDS?
her... Yeah, so, like, they'd make her feel bad because she doesn't have kids. Because, like, that's, like, the biggest thing. Like, the Lord blesses you with kids. So they'd, like, make her feel bad.
Girl, that was basically the whole plot of 19 Kids and Counting. It's like, well, the Lord wants us to keep procreating. It's like, I promise he doesn't. I promise the Lord does not want you to have a fucking colony of ants, mama.
Yeah, like, you're good.
You're good with, like, 2. So
no,
I continue.
For sure. No,
I
for
didn't
sure.
know I knew she was infertile. I didn't know she was Mormon. No, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then, like, also another thing is because she's schizophrenic, she, like, literally can't work. Like, she'll have, like, an entire, like...
Oh, God.
It's, like, an entire thing, obviously.
And especially being, first of all, the Mormonism in itself is very judgmental, just from my experience.
Mm-hmm.
But being in Utah and having that kind of shit, like, I can't even imagine what the fuck, like, they probably said some really nasty things to her that I, like, don't even want to say, period.
Yeah, well, and it's just, like, things like they'd make her feel bad because she doesn't have kids, they'd make her feel bad because she doesn't have, like, a real job, quote-unquote, like, and then to go to the temple, like, they were trying to ask for, like, 10% of her government money, which is, like, she doesn't even work for, she has to have this because she can't work.
Fully trying to steal, like, from the government at this point, like,
it's crazy.
It's insane. They're like, yeah, give me 10% of your Social Security. Meanwhile, Social Security is not, like, they're not giving you rocks. I promise.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I promise Social Security is giving these people who, like, can't afford to, like, do jobs and shit like that, they're giving them even less than the bare minimum. Like,
no, for
barely
sure.
Skinning by, like, by the skin of your teeth. Like, barely being able to get by.
Oh, for sure. That's why
it's, like, sick.
Yeah, that's why I just don't really fuck with religion, because, like, they made her feel really bad about, like, not having kids and the job thing, and then, like, the whole, like, money thing. It's just weird. That's just my opinion and my experience. And I've also had bad experiences with the Catholic Church either. I just don't like church and religion. It's not for me.
And that's so fucking fair. Like, I've had some pretty shitty experiences in the LDS Church as well. It's like, it wasn't, in my experience as a child, it wasn't that bad. I also really can't remember a lot after the war. I choose not to remember a lot. But just from, like, whenever I had eventually moved into the house, like, whenever I was in, like, middle school and high school and shit like that, like, I'm, like, not the house I'm in now, but the house I was in previously, we had gone to the church right there, and they were really fucking horrible to us.
Rude. Like, why? Just 'cause?
I'm gonna say it. I think they were racist. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it. There were not even any, and, like, in Utah, there's a large Polynesian community. There were, like, maybe 3 Polynesian people who were at that church. It was majority, like, and that's fine, like, majority white. Again, I don't give a fuck, but if you're gonna, like, try and, like, point me out and make me feel like a bad fucking person, or make, like, it really just took me back to, like, 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And, like, it really gave me, like, because, like, in 3rd grade, I got, like, hella bullied, and a lot of that shit, like, looking back on it now, like, definitely had some racial undertones. Like, these kids are definitely learning it. Like, in 3rd grade, I was living in Alpine, which is, like, hella rich, like, hella fucking purely white. Like, we lived next door to fucking Mitt Romney's brother.
Oh, sick.
Like, it's literally just, like, straight up white Mormon. So shit like that didn't fucking fly. Like, me being a fucking brown girl didn't really fly and shit like that. They did not fucking like me.
Which is so
that
fucked
shit
up.
Brought me back, and it was like, and it made me feel bad because it's like, you and I have talked about this too. It's like, before you had, like, stopped going to church, you would go to church with your mom so she wouldn't feel alone. It's like, I would want to go to church with my mom, but at some point it's like, these guys have made me so fucking ostracized and made me feel so uncomfortable to a point where it's like,
you can't even
like,
do it.
I love you so much. Up. And then even my mom was like, she couldn't do it.
Because, like, obviously that pisses her off too, to see them, like, treating you guys like that, and I'm sure, like, she got a taste of that too.
My poor fucking mom,
Which is crazy too. It's like, you try to, like, confide in something like that, and then they're just fucking assholes.
And we're also, like that's crazy. At this point, we're also all, like, grown enough to, like, if you really wanted to know, like, you would, again, come up and ask. But, like, I don't know. It was just a lot of, like, nitpicking and asking each other and, like, rumors. And I remember another time, like, my brothers had gone over and, like, because at LDS, like, they would do, like, church basketball and shit like that. They had, like, turned the lights off in the gym on my brothers, and then just, like, pelted them with fucking tennis balls.
Oh, perfect.
Just for the fuck of it.
Good. Yeah, see, like, that shit's so fucked up. That's why I also don't fuck with religion, because there's always,
Oh, and they didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, they were fully, like, whenever you do, like, young women or young men activities, like, there are fully, like, people in charge there who are supposed to, like, watch over all the fucking kids. Nobody fucking cared.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cared.
That's why I don't like religion. I feel like it's just so many, like, racist and sexist undertones, and I just don't fuck with it. Yeah. Like, it's just not okay. It's like this is supposed to be, like, oh, like, good.
That's supposed to be, like, a wholesome, and it's supposed to make you feel good. But then at the end of the day, it just makes you feel like fucking shit. And there are a lot of, like, again, like, sexist undertones, racist undertones, like, however you want to put it. Like, people read the Bible however the fuck you want, But, like, mama, if you're telling me fucking women get stoned for speaking and, like, black people are the offspring of Cain and are fucking, like, forced to be, like, horrible people for all their life, it's like, I'm not listening to that. Like,
which is so fucked up. That's crazy.
It's like,
that's wild.
I told you that I'm leaving. Deuces. Like, fucking deuces. That shit has nothing to do with me. Like,
yeah, no, that shit is fucked up. Don't buy it. Not into it.
Oh, that's a bit frightening.
Yeah.
It's a bit frightening, love.
It is. Yeah.
We kind of got off on a religion tangent,
yeah, we
but
totally
like,
did. We can totally move on from that.
It's totes tea.
Yeah, if you get it,
you clock it.
Yeah.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you obviously would have skipped to this point.
Duh. So we're gonna talk about everything. Even though it's March, we're gonna talk about everything July 4th attire. You guys, we've been wanting to talk about this. This is a good one. First of all, sexy.
Come and take away these guns. Come and try and take away these fucking guns.
Pow, pow, watcha. If you're on the video version, I totally, or on fucking god. If you're on the audio version, I just threw up my guns, which are my muscles.
Just threw my AKs. Fucking demolishers.
My bazookas.
My bazookas. My tanks.
Duh.
Oh, come and take these fucking guns.
See that? See that?
I fucking dare you.
My guns.
My motherfucking guns.
My guns.
I don't know. Here's the tea.
So
me in general, I love a good Walmart t-shirt. Like, if we're gonna go over to the Walmart section.
Yeah. Duh.
Not the Walmart section. If we're gonna go over to the t-shirt section and, like, look at all that. I have, like, fucking so many, like, I love them. Get them nice and big. They're super comfy. I can work in them. I can work out in them. I can sleep in them. They're great. Yeah. They're so versatile.
They're
great.
Yeah. Dress them up, dress them down.
Dress them up, dress them down. I would invest in Walmart tees if I were you.
Absolutely.
But fuck. Oh my god. What did I even say? But okay, this is where I was going with this. Where it gets really good is whenever holidays come around and it's like recently I was in a Walmart and they had like all the St. Patrick Day shirts and I was like, kiss me, I'm Irish.
Okay.
Like, fucking, I love beer. Like, crazy.
Dude, I love your
Dublin these nuts. I don't know. Like, crazy shit.
In Walmart for sure. It's like in the Justice section.
They put it on a sports bra. I'd cough.
Yeah.
Dublin these nuts.
Absolutely. How do you walk past that? How do you walk past that without taking it to the fucking checkout?
Love a good Walmart tee in itself. The novelty tees in that point where it's like, holiday t-shirt. That point I'm like, I'm gonna skip out. I'm good. I'm not getting that.
Mm-hmm.
But the 4th of July ones are mad fucking funny to me.
Yeah.
Mad funny. I kind of love them. I've owned a few in my past. They kind of eat.
No, they don't.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? They kind of eat.
Oh my god, I love a good. There's nothing that will make me laugh harder than seeing bitches like go to the lake for 4th of July and like have on like a red, white, and blue fucking bathing suit with the stars and stripes. Like, it is so fucking.
And an
hilarious.
Old Navy, and then
From
it's
Old
like
Navy,
it's a cut. It's like a muscle tee. Like, they definitely cut out the sleeves like to all hell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're
Absolutely.
wearing the Oakleys even though they're fully not skiing and we're on the beach. And they're wearing fucking Oakleys.
Definitely probably a pair of Crocs on.
A pair of Crocs.
Absolutely.
Like, the most cuffed brim hat you've ever seen in your life.
Absolutely.
You could basically get the diameter on that slut. It's this close to being a circle. It's that cuffed.
It's like, do they make fucking things that like bend those? It's like, oh, I got my hat holder. It like holds it in place. To hold the brim
I know
in
they
place.
do make hat holders
do.
in general, but I feel like probably.
They hold it just like from the brim, you just like slide it in.
I mean, I've seen dudes like literally crush the brims of their fucking hats before.
Oh, same.
So I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
That's pretty hot.
Put that shit on Shark Tank, mama.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hi, Sharks.
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Sharks. I love to get a $50 trillion investment.
For 2% in the company.
For 0.5910% in the company. You won't do fucking anything there, and I will be taking all of your fucking money.
It's actually not a loan. You're just going to be gifting us cash. It's just a gift.
A small gift of $1 million.
Yeah.
Small loan.
Dude, $1 million ain't shit.
Honestly, in this economy?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, what's $1 million gonna do? Get you gold toilet paper, wipe your ass with it?
Yeah, what the fuck am I... But if I did have $1 million, I wouldn't be mad.
So if you guys want to start us a GoFundMe...
hate to say it. Start us a GoFundMe.
Just like the Femme Fiasco Not Mad Fund.
Of an angel. For just 10 cents a day, you can sponsor us. For just $10 a day, you can sponsor us.
$10 a day is awesome. We have a get rich quick course.
I'm like fully in my Andrew Tate era. Like, Hustlers Academy. Top G.
Go ahead and sign up below with the link. It'll be in the description.
Sign up below, and it's the same shit I'm telling you, just yelling at you like, get your fucking ass! Go make some fucking money! Okay, well, how do I make this money? How do I do... Just get off your ass! Make this fucking money!
So what you're gonna want to do to make the money is, so how I started making the money is what I first did to make the money.
Was rage bait, and then I got a huge following of people who genuinely believe that, and then I started Hustlers Academy. Now I'm making money off you fucking simps. Like, duh.
Have you seen people try to do the like how to go
time? Literally tale as old as time.
The like how to go viral like packages where it's like you like buy their course and they like teach you how to go viral. It's like stupid shit like that too. It's like
I've seen that shit all the time. I see that shit all the time. Cody Ko makes fun of a lot of those kind of fuckers who like sell courses.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
oh, those are so funny.
Oh, fucking fuck high school. Your stupid teacher doesn't even tell you how to make 7 figures. It's like, well...
They're like, let me go ahead and teach you. And then they just run around in circles. It's like,
well, fully... I don't know why that would be my English teacher's job, to teach me how to make 7 figures. Or, let alone any teacher's job.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking job. You don't see, that's what your job is.
So you sell a course where you don't actually teach anything, and that's how you have money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, nobody has the job of teaching somebody how to make $1 million. Like, mama, this is not Wolf of Wall Street. You are not giving what you think you're giving. You know, like, I'm gonna teach you how to get rich quick because your teachers are fucking stupid and they make less than me.
I'll teach you how to do it in 3 days. Just
I make $1 million. Your teacher doesn't even make $40,000 in a year. Like, well... They're teachers. So...
I'll show you how to make...
It's quite unfortunate. I think we should raise teachers' pay. But whatever. Fuck me, right?
I don't.
Fuck teachers.
No, I don't.
Fuck teachers.
Actually, in 3 days, I could just teach you how to make $100,000 in a month, so if you want to go ahead and just buy my course.
Buy my course. My course starts off, for the lowest package, it starts off at $200. If you want to get the upgraded alpha package, that is going to be $550 a month, plus that you'll get a quick bonus video. If you do pay the extra $50, you get just for $600 a month. Get a bonus video. I'll teach you how to hella get rich quick. Get rich quick.
And for $1,000, I'll throw in a picture of my cock.
I promise you, the only one who is getting rich quick is the fuckers who are selling you these courses.
Yep.
Like, you are fully 12 years old being like, why would I join high school? That's stupid. I'm gonna spend my mother's fucking credit card number, run it the fuck up, join Hustlers University? Because fuck teachers. What the fuck are teachers telling me about fucking making money?
They don't know how to do anything. Andrew Tate will teach me how to make thousands of dollars a month. So.
I'm like, well, that's also not a teacher's job. Fully nobody's fucking job out of school to be like, okay guys, so come on in. This is $100,000 101. So sit down. We're going to be going through the rubric of today. You're going to want a notebook, a fucking pen. Number 2 pencils. I do not allow pens in my class.
It's like one of those, you know how teachers sometimes be like, okay, and we have like a random special guest they're going to be talking to us today, so just go ahead and pull out notes. Andrew Tate walks in.
He's like, you guys are fucking stupid. He's smoking a cigar.
I'll give you guys an excerpt of my class, and then you'll have to buy the rest of it online.
So I'm just going to give you guys a sweet little cum shot of whatever I do on live. But if you want what I actually do, if you want the full facial, you're going to have to...
I recommend.
This is only a 50-minute class, so I can only do so much.
Yeah, I can't really, like... explain the entirety of it, so we'll get right up to the point, and then I'm gonna have to head out. So I'll kind of just run around the point for the entire 50 minutes.
And the whole entire point is just, I'm fully scamming people. It's like, well, what you're gonna want to do is, like, get up off your fucking ass, work super fucking hard, this, that, the third, and then what you're gonna want to do is do what I do and start a Patreon, and then start charging people $500 a month to figure out how to make $1 million a year, and then that's how I make $1 million a year, by fucking ripping you fucks off.
Easy.
It's simple math. That's literally boy math.
You know when people,
like the code is cracked. You guys aren't smart.
That's literally what all those celebrities. You remember when celebrities were like putting out their own stocks and like NFTs?
Yes.
And they would like get all their followers
and like
to
crypto
buy them.
schemes.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Dude, you guys." I think Jake Paul was even in on one of these allegedly. I don't know the whole tea on that.
Logan Paul was in
it
on
was
one.
Logan allegedly or some shit. I don't even know.
Not even allegedly. There was like fully a video.
Oh shit.
He had like catered to kids. So South Park in itself, this is gonna go somewhere, I promise. So South Park in itself is a fucking cartoon, and it's not for kids. Duh. Kids watch it anyways. Kids are fucking dumb. They're gonna fucking stay up late at night. They're gonna watch Nick at Night. Like, they're not... Yeah. They're gonna do that shit. We all did. Regardless. So, like, Logan Paul had fully made a music video in a South Park, like, sort of esque style about crypto and signing up for his crypto and shit like that in a South Park theme.
Yeah, and he's, like, telling all these kids they're gonna get rich quick if they buy it.
Yeah, like, fully. Yeah. This is real. This is real. Like...
And he just took the money and, like, dipped.
Yeah,
and
hella people...
break fucking hell.
Hella fucking rappers do that shit, too. Like, 21... At the time, I remember on Twitter was like, every fucking day it would be like some new like rocket money, or it's like, oh, big blast money. Yeah. Sign up for this crypto for just fucking $50 down, and then you're gonna make millions. And then it's called a pump and dump scheme. Look it up, boys. They have all these fucking people pump money into it, and then once the stock is like hella high, then they dip.
They buy it out.
They buy out, or they fucking or like they're done.
Yeah.
They sell all their stocks, and then everybody else is just stuck with the aftermath of that shit, because obviously Rocket fucking whatever the fuck is not gonna Rocket Cash is not gonna fucking get you rich quick.
No.
But these 12-year-olds think it is, and then they think they're never going to have to work a day in their fucking life. Like, so it's funny. Crazy. The whole mindset's crazy. Honestly, one of these days we should talk about just the hustler mindset in general and LA culture in general. If you guys want to see, like, any sort of... Because I feel like LA has a big part to play in that kind of culture.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
So if you guys want to, like, see us dip our toes into anything like serious like that, because girl, we got some good opinions.
People just comment, they're like, yo, I want to see your toes in some chocolate.
They're like, why don't you shut the fuck up, put toes in each other's mouths.
How do you dip each other's toes in each other's mouths? How about that?
You just stick a toe up my ass.
I'm down. Join the Patreon.
Find out how to get rich quick.
Get rich quick.
Only top G's and only big fucking fat hustlers with big fucking fat cocks can and I regret saying every line of that.
I was literally gonna add to it. I was gonna be like, yeah, you literally have to send your measurements in before
send in your measurements. Yeah. I've got another girth before you subscribe.
Girth, length, width, circumference.
Definitely send in a pic.
Yeah.
Gotta know.
Soft, hard, all the things. Let us
Show
know.
me the deets.
Absolutely.
You can hold it up next to a Gatorade water bottle, up to a ruler. Okay.
Yep.
Your preference. Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Well, guys, it's been a hoot today. We got into some weird shit today, but it was fun. It was random. That's so random.
I loved that show. That's so random. We can get into that another day, too. I loved it.
So good. Well, love you guys. Thanks for tuning into the Femme Fiasco podcast.
She was Big Slay. Thank you guys for joining us. We hope you have a good day. Thank you for eating up the last epi. We hope you eat up this one.
Always.
And we love you guys, and we'll fucking see you next week. Bye,
Love you so much. Love you. Bye.